the stuff they do on Jackass is in its own little category.
No, it is, but and if they ride a bull, they're not professional bull riders, so they probably will get bigly huge hurt. But it was just, it was entertaining to watch all of this go down.
A dislocated hip, though. I'm not sure if I could, because I'm pretty sure that's like lifelong injury.
It is, yeah. Eventually, he's probably going to get like a plate put in there, if not now. So it's like it's interesting.
He just pop that back into place, because I'm pretty sure that's what you have to do is just pop it back into place.
Well, even the announcers were like, "We've got a great medical staff, and they'll pop that right back into place once he gets back there." And I'm like, oh God, are we going to hear him scream from the back room? I don't want to know when they're going to do it.
Like, oh, he's experienced this before. He'll be fine.
Yeah, they said he's experienced this before. I'm like, well, I haven't.
And yet, when it came to the bull, they were like, we have the best vets on staff, and the poor, and like, it was a 20-minute conversation about the bull, which, grant you, we cared more about the bull than the dude anyways.
That's for sure.
But
at the end of the night,
I just think it was funny. They had a 20-minute conversation reassuring the audience that the bull was going to be taken care of, and then like a 10-second conversation as to, oh, he's had his hip pop before. They're just going to shove it back in. It'll be fine.
Well, I think even more conservative-minded people will be more worried about the bull than the human, because we love animals. I think that's just an international thing. We love animals. But yeah, they want... Do what?
We love animals, not the people who ride them.
Exactly. And it's like, but that's what made me sad. It's like, this bull didn't ask to be ridden. This bull didn't ask to be a part of the rodeo. He just got chosen for it, and now he loses.
I'm sure the bull didn't, whatever they do to agitate them before sending them out into the arena.
Tie the rope around their genital area, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. It's just, that part was sad. And it's like, yeah, we got the best vet, and they were like Trump down there. We've got the best veterinarians, we've got the best medical care. Believe me, everything's going to be great, believe me. But we know what's going to happen to that bull. You can't fix a broken leg. So it ended on kind of a sad note. But hey, you know what? I'm glad I went. It was an experience. So PBR, whatever it was called, Velocity Tour, of the bull riding, sponsor us.
So your sister sat out though?
No, that was the thing. She ended up going. on the night of, she ended up going. My mom convinced her finally to get tickets. So we all went to the rodeo. We all had to sit in different spots because they'd gotten their tickets long in advance. And then we got ours like a week or two before. And then my sister got them that night. So there was a lot of mishmash around, but we all went. And it was fine.
Wait, it was in Thompson Bowling Arena?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a weird place to have a rodeo.
It's an extremely weird place to have a rodeo. I agree with that. But they did it.
It's not really, it's not necessarily like a big floor. The floor space is pretty much for a basketball court.
Right.
And for concerts too, obviously.
Yeah.
They covered it in dirt.
The rodeo arena is quite a bit bigger. You need like quite a bit more space.
Right. Well, they covered it with dirt and everything. So, it looked like a legit rodeo floor, I guess. But yeah, and they didn't need that much room. They had the whole width of the basketball court, but they only came out like in one little section, and then the bull would bounce around for a couple seconds, and they'd fall off, and the bull would go into his corner, the guy would go into his corner, and that was it. They really didn't even need as much as they had.
Like, I feel like Neyland Stadium would be like a more appropriate place.
You would think that.
Possibly the Costco parking lot.
You're not wrong. The Costco parking lot would have worked a lot better. I think that is absolutely true.
It would have hurt a lot more.
Yeah, when the ground is awful hard, and your head is not.
Well, it's okay. They covered it with a little bit of dirt. So
yeah, exactly.
they give it the passing appearance of ground and not asphalt. So
that's right.
About the people in the cage.
Oh, and when the thing began, there was a group of audience members in a little cage in the center of the dirt. Like they were the head and eye level, even though they were covered by bars, they were head and eye level to the action. And I'm just like, you're just going to get dirt slung all over you, or if a loose leg comes through perfect enough, you're going to get kicked in the face. They had to have signed some sort of waiver, I guess, to go sit in there. But yeah, there was this little cage, and there was a big group of them. So I'm like, claustrophobia, A, and then yeah, you could get kicked in the face, B. Why would you want to do that?
Anyway, here's a song by the Cows.